ChatGPT or Perplexity, which one is going to make you more money? Especially when you're offering services to a company. Let's say you're offering copywriting services to let's say a content creator who talks about physics, and they are actually created a course to help students pass all of their physics classes because they're really struggling. And so these students, they need to be able to pass their physics classes so that they maintain their strong GPA and so that it doesn't go under. So they just want to be able to pass the class and then move forward. And so this is going to be the example that we're going to be going with. And today what we're going to do is that we're going to compare between ChatGPT and Perplexity on creating an actual landing page. Now the question is, how's this going to make you more money? If you're offering these services, if you're offering copywriting services to any business, to any creator, to anybody who is selling something, selling a service, a product, a membership, then what's going to be the most important thing is really good persuasive copy. And it really comes down to this. If one of these tools, one of these AI tools provides the copy that is much more human-like, much more persuasive, you're naturally going to have much more sales from that, and you're going to be much more valuable to the person that you're providing those services to. So here we're going to do an exact step comparison between the two. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to use that example that I mentioned, and I'm going to have both GPT and Perplexity give me a landing page. So let's start that now. Hey there. So I am working with a course creator who has created a 10-hour deep dive course on physics. And this person is targeting students who need to be able to pass their physics classes in order for them to maintain their high GPA. The students, if they do not pass this class and they're on the verge of failing, then their GPA will drop, and that will really impact them in terms of the schools that they want to go to. So I need you to create me a landing page that's going to be able to address those pain points that I mentioned, in addition to being very persuasive. So I'm not going to give you much more detail now. This is just a test run because I also want to test how you are with filling in the dots. So if I don't give you 100% accurate information, are you going to go and create things that don't matter, or are you going to use logic to kind of understand what I'm talking about? That's really important as well. In addition to that, I need you to then ask me follow-up questions for anything that wasn't clear in order to make the landing page much more powerful. Okay, so we're going to stop there. I'm going to take the copy that I put on GPT, and I'm going to put it on Perplexity, and we're going to see how they go. So 1 and 1. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so since Perplexity is already done, let's actually just look at that. So landing page here, we have master physics and protect your GPA. Sounds good. Are you struggling to pass your physics class and worried about your GPA? If failing physics could jeopardize your future, whether it's getting into your dream school or keeping your scholarship, this course is your lifeline. Why this course is different? 10-hour deep dive, no fluff, just the exact concepts and problem-solving skills you need to pass your class and boost your GPA. Okay, designed for at-risk students, created specifically for students who are on the verge of failing and need a fast, effective solution. This looks good so far. Proven results, students who complete this course consistently see dramatic improvements in their grades and confidence. Okay, what you'll get: step-by-step breakdowns of the toughest physics topics, real exam-style practice problems with detailed solutions, expert tips for avoiding common mistakes that cost points, access to a supportive community of students in the same boat. Okay, very good. Don't let physics derail your future. Nice. Every point in your GPA matters. Wow, it feels like I'm talking to a teacher or maybe a family member. If you're close to failing, now's the time to act. Okay, now I'm talking to a salesperson. This course gives you the tools, strategies, and confidence to not just pass, but excel. Enroll today and secure an academic future. That was pretty darn good. When it comes to just like editing on my behalf as well, like there's very little, if anything, that I would really edit from this so far. This is actually really good. So let's go to ChatGPT. Save your GPA before physics destroys it. Sounds a little dramatic, but okay. A 10-hour step-by-step physics deep dive for students on the verge of failing. so you can pass your class, protect your GPA, and keep your dream schools on the table. Getting access. Okay, the real problem isn't that you're bad at physics. Right now, you might be barely passing quizzes, or exams, terrified your GPA will tank, falling behind in class, pretending you understand why the professor races through the chapters. So far I didn't even read all of it. So far I don't like it because it's guessing. It says the real problem isn't that you're bad at physics. So I'm expecting for it to say the problem is, but it doesn't say that. It says right now you might be. Well, what if I can only relate to 1 or 2 points? Everything else doesn't relate to me, and now I lost the connection. I totally lost the connection. Wasting hours on YouTube. What if I don't? It just feels like it's guessing. I don't like this, actually. All right, so, and the clock is ticking. One bad physics grade, GPA drops, college options shrink. You don't have time to kind of sort of understand physics. You need fast, clear, exam-focused help. Introducing Physics GPA Rescue. Oh, that's so cheesy. Wow. 10 hours to turn confusion into I've got this. Oh my goodness. At this point, it's almost embarrassing. So I would say the landing page works perfectly for Perplexity, and I would use this. Now they have the follow-up questions. I would answer the follow-up questions, but I'm actually not going to do that now because for me, it's very clear that Perplexity is the real winner here and is going to make me far more money. If I'm actually have to create a landing page to get students to sign up, I'm going to get way more money with this one because with the Perplexity answer, because I'm actually addressing specifically the struggles as opposed to ChatGPT. So this is huge. Again, if you are a copywriter or if you're using AI to provide copywriting services, or you're thinking about creating a copywriting services, you need to have a solid, and I mean a solid AI tool that's going to help you there and not sound robotic, not sound like AI, not sound strange or odd. It has to be really good, like you're really working with a professional copywriter prior to 2020. And so I'm going to give it to Perplexity. Okay, so now you know how to make money using Perplexity for your copywriting services that you'll be offering to businesses or content creators. So look, the most important thing that I need you to do right now is actually implement. Don't watch another YouTube video. Don't buy a course. That's not the point. You don't need more knowledge. You already have the knowledge right here. Actually implement. That's the reason why I create these videos where I actually do a deep dive and I go with you and I show you exactly what's on my screen. I'm not just talking about things. I'm showing it to you so you can do it exactly. Because again, what is the point of having AI tools that are there to help you make money if you're not going to use the AI tools to help you make money? So look, if you need help with getting clients, implementation, or you need actual guidance during this whole entire process, just look in the description below or the link bio. But whatever you do, take action. All right, I'll see you in the next video.